In today's news, inmate charged with murder of KEMO LETTSOME. Dr. George appointed the first director of the VIPSLI, first ever ROBO Mindset BVI Summer Camp 2024 to take center stage. 5-day Entrepreneurship Bootcamp is set for BVI teens. BVI has been praised for hosting the Junior CASA Championships. Anthony Clarke is the new Rotary Club of Rotown president. An intimate look into the Miss BVI contestants. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Orange alert! Orange alert!
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Wednesday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has officially charged Andreas Norford with the murder of KEMO LETTSOME, a former resident of Longlook, Tortola. The charges were brought against Norford on Monday, July 8th, for his alleged involvement in the incident that took place on April 30th, 2023. Currently, Norford is serving a 30-year prison sentence at His Majesty's Prison in Balsam Gut for a separate murder. He was previously found guilty of the 2013 murder of Cornell Melbourne Francis, also known as Trouble. Alongside Norford, Vernon Bernard and Jelani Marquise have also been charged with LETTSOME's murder. Bernard and Marquise were officially charged on April 24, 2024. Acting Commissioner of Police Jacqueline Vantapool praised the officers involved in the investigation, recognizing their dedication and unwavering commitment to ensuring public safety. Vantapool expressed her gratitude for their hard work, which has been instrumental in bringing these charges forward. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force emphasized that the investigation into LETTSOME murder remains ongoing and noted that the authorities are diligently working to gather all necessary evidence to ensure a thorough and comprehensive investigation. They said, and I quote, "We will continue to provide updates as they become available while respecting the investigation's integrity." Dr. Connie George has been officially appointed as the first director of the Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute, effective June 18, 2024. Dr. George's appointment comes following a period of her assignment as the interim director of the institute since its launch in August of 2023. The newly appointed director brings a wealth of experience in education, having served as a teacher, part-time lecturer, assistant principal, deputy principal, education officer 2, and most recently as the chief education officer. Commenting on the historic appointment, Deputy Governor of the Virgin Islands, Mr. David D. Archer Jr. said, and I quote, "Dr. George's appointment as the director of the Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute marks a historic development in the public service as we prepare the next generation of leaders and build the overall capacity of the organization. Dr. George is credited with establishing the framework and foundation for the Institute, as well as leading the charge for the advancement of the learning and development within the public service. Commenting on her accomplishment, Dr. George said, "It is with a lifetime honor to sit as the first appointed director of the Institute, as she looked forward to continuing to work with the public officers, as well as she seeks to advance and transform the public service. She said, "I have dedicated my life to the public service and the development of the education at all levels in the Virgin Islands. Education is truly the key to success, and we must continue to invest in the expansion of our understanding. The power of any people is found in their knowledge, and I pledge to forever work toward the advancement of the knowledge, skills, and abilities of the public service and Virgin Islands at large." In June, the Virgin Islands Public Service Learning Institute reported that more than 1,400 public officers had received learning opportunities from the Institute thus far in 2024. This represents approximately 50% of the public services population. These trainings have continued as far as Anegada this week. At this next juncture, the Institute will work with the H. Lavely Stout Community College to implement a series of trainings for law enforcement agencies aimed at building capacity in intelligence gathering, emergency care and treatment, customer service, and leadership. These trainings will be made available at the certificate and bachelor's level. The Ministry and Department of Education, Youth Affairs, and Sports will be hosting the very first ever ROBO Mindset BVI Summer Camp 2024 from July 15th to the 26th. Minister for Education, Youth Affairs, and Sports, the Honorable Sharibi De Castro, recently sat down with me to speak on this exciting opportunity. She first put into perspective the initiative and how it came about.
So we've been moving full steam ahead, and a huge part of that in terms of one of the categories of STEAM is technology. And we've been very intentional about not just allowing young people to be users of technology, but how they could be creators of technology as well. How do they not just consume, but how do they innovate? And so we have introduced robotics in our secondary curriculum in September of last year. From grades 7 to 9, we created a new course offering called STEAM Innovations.
Okay.
And in that course, young people have been doing robotics and coding, programming robots, and using artificial intelligence to be able to increase their digital literacy skills. One of the things we know is that while we have traditionally come from a system that really fosters knowledge, that really acclimatizes students to more rote type of learning, we're shifting to skills development.
Understood.
And a huge part of that is how do we develop critical thinking, problem solving, creation, innovation, collaboration, and communication skills among our young people. And so this class creates an environment and an atmosphere where young people get to do, to create, through project-based learning, build robots and program them with sensors and other parts that allow them to actually see something come to life and to solve a problem.
Minister De Castro shared that participants who perform well at the camp will have an opportunity to attend the World Robotics Competition.
Yeah, so last year in October, we would have had a cohort of students and teachers represent the Virgin Islands for the first time at the World Robotics Competition in Singapore. And just like we have the Olympics in just a few weeks, this is the Olympics for robotics. And we want to really push that. While we may have students who want to veer off into the more academic pathways, some might want to get into sports and the arts, some might want to use technology through robotics and coding. And so this presents an opportunity and an avenue for them, not just locally, but internationally as well, to be in a position to represent their territory. And so just to say, this camp specifically actually presents an opportunity for students to be selected to go to the World Robotics Competition this year, which is in Athens, Greece. And so I really want to encourage the young people to see that, you know, while you're locally building your skills, you'll have an opportunity to represent the territory on an international stage once you attend the camp and you do well.
Additionally, Minister De Castro spoke on the camp and shared that the OECS robotics team will be traveling here to the Virgin Islands to help facilitate the upcoming camp.
We're really excited. This is the first time we're having a camp like this during the summer months. It's one of the first times we're also catering to this age group, which is 13 to 18. So, of course, our older teenage kids,
Correct.
Ordinarily, they may be more comfortable staying at home, but the reality is they're unchallenged, they're unattended. We have significant learning loss over the summer in all age categories, but this presents an opportunity for them to really create the skill sets that they need. When individuals speak about the workforce and this century that we're in, while we know that academics and grades is important, I stand here as the minister, so I support that. All around the world, all around the region, what we're hearing is skills development, specific especially to digital skills and technology, and the reality of the artificial intelligence that is existing around us, we need more persons trained. We don't have the number of persons that we need for this current industry. So we want to create an opportunity for our young people to be at the head of that, at the starting line of that, but they need to start garnering the skills. And we can't get it done all the time within the school year. We have to do it after school. We have to do it during the summer. So this camp is actually in partnership with Unite BVI. Okay. They've provided significant funding towards this initiative, and we're grateful for them. They've been a partner to the ministry and to education as a whole. And the OECS Robotics Association will be coming in as well, and they're the ones who will be assisting in facilitating the programming. There's a reality that in Singapore is where we met the St. Kitts and Nevis Association when we traveled. And out of that, and with the Virgin Islands being one of the Caribbean countries present, we had discussions, and that is what brought the OECS Robotics Association. Understood. So it's really an aha moment to see things mobilize so quickly, to see that we've gotten support across the OECS from the premiers and the prime ministers in the region, and we've reached to the point where they will be coming in and hosting for one of the first times in the region this ROBO Mindset Camp that our students will be able to benefit from.
For the full interview, visit all Tweet4 media platforms. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
Best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The Branson Center of Entrepreneurship Caribbean, in partnership with the Unite BVI, has announced an exciting entrepreneurship bootcamp for teenagers in the British Virgin Islands. The 5-day intensive program, scheduled for July 15th to the 19th, 2024, aims to empower young minds and equip them with the essential tools to transform their innovation ideas into real-world businesses. The bootcamp will cover a wide range of topics, including entrepreneurship mindset, entrepreneurship skill set, business model, canvas, financial literacy, execution strategies, and product pitch of prototype. The bootcamp is an opportunity to secure a vibrant entrepreneurial culture that acts as a driving force for social, environmental, and economic benefits. The training will encourage every entrepreneur to positively impact their community and environment while generating profits and purpose. With spaces being very limited, interested participants are encouraged to register as soon as possible for this transformative opportunity to shape the future of entrepreneurship within the British Virgin Islands. The recently concluded 2024 NAGICO and Interpart Junior Caribbean Squash Association Champions, held at the Tortola Sports Club in the Virgin Islands, has been celebrated as one of the best executed junior CASA tournaments within the competition's history. Take a look at this report.
Representatives from the competing nations echoed this sentiment during the closing ceremony, marking this year's edition as the most successful to date. Trinidad and Tobago's coach Ryan Jagassar, Cayman Islands coach Cameron Stafford, Jamaica's coach Tyja Lumley, and Bermuda's manager Micah Franklin were among the voices praising the event's organization and execution. They commended all those involved in hosting the tournament in the Virgin Islands for the first time in 17 years.
Listen, I've been around for a little while now. This is my 25th year being involved in Junior CASA. I have to say, this has been one of the most exciting CASAs ever. I want to give a big thank you to Micah Franklin for insisting that we have the under-11s count as points. Because this time, this CASA was the only time I've ever seen coaches in the back counting points in the middle of the matches. Every match you see the coaches, 2 + 3 is 6, 1 + 5 is this. Oh gosh, we have to get 5 points, This CASA honestly was one of the most exciting, nail-biting CASAs we have ever had. So thank you. I'm really happy I get to go last because everybody said everything I wanted to say already. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody who made this tournament happen. Thank you to all the volunteers, everybody, the club, the drivers, Julie, everyone. This tournament has been so amazing. I pray to God we don't have to wait 17 years to come back here again.
First of all, thanks to Adam and his team for hosting such a wonderful event. And I do agree with Micah. This has been one of the best junior tournaments I've ever seen. So well done to you and your team.
Also, special thank you to Adam and his team. You guys really pulled this one off. Very well organized. Tireless days for coaches and managers, agreed? Yeah. But anyways, it was well organized and it was well run. Thank you guys for that.
There's so many people here to thank, but I know I'm going to forget some, so I'm sorry, but everybody here has made this happen. It's probably been one of the most well-organized junior CASAs I've been a part of as a coach.
The 2024 edition also marked the BVI's most successful performance in the history of the Junior Caribbean Squash Championships. The host nation secured 3 gold medals in the girls under 11, boys under 13, and boys under 17 categories. Micah Franklin of Bermuda and Liliana White, manager of Team Barbados, specifically acknowledged Adam Murrells, coach of the BVI national squash team, for his pivotal role in elevating the standard of squash witnessed at this year's championships.
I was a part of the junior executive committee who helped with the seedings and also some of the logistics before they started, but not only that, I am good friends with Adam before he started taking on this job here at Tortola, and based off the time that I've spent with him, I've seen what a fantastic job he's doing here in Tortola with the junior programs, with the sports development and the club, and as a competitor and as a coach, it makes me a little bit scared because he's doing so well. His team might clean up everything next year. At the end of the day, this is all great for the Caribbean. The separation from OECS to Tortola and St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been a great move. FDG and then also Tortola have been fantastic this tournament, and I think all the countries stepped it up this year to make it a really competitive playing field.
Dignitaries present at the event included the Minister for Sports, Honorable Shari De Castro, and Premier and Minister for Tourism, Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley. Premier Wheatley expressed his satisfaction with the positive feedback from the participating countries and extended congratulations to the BVI Squash and Racquet Association and everyone involved in successfully hosting the tournament.
This is truly excellent. I'm truly proud of the effort. I want to say a big congratulations to all the individual winners, all the country winners, and of course the entire event is absolutely fantastic. We believe in the power of sport to unite people. We believe hosting these championships will inspire the growth of squash here in the Virgin Islands. I want to congratulate the BVI Squash Racquet Association for the great work that they're doing.
Coach Adam Murrells highlighted the significance of the BVI hosting the tournament after nearly 2 decades. He reflected on the gradual improvement of squash in the territory, culminating in this historic performance for Team BVI.
It's been since 2007 since the BVI has hosted this event, so this was massive for us to bring it back here to the BVI. So again, thank you to everyone that's made it happen. Thank you to everyone that's come down and supported us, and for all the BVI lot, and I think hopefully all the other coaches as well. I think you'll recognise that the BVI team have been steadily improving. They've done incredibly well this time. They've surpassed themselves. It's been a historic year for BVI. We hadn't won a gold medal since 2009, and we managed to get 3 gold medals this year. So a huge congrats to Team BVI.
The successful hosting and performance at the 2024 Junior CASA Championships have set a new benchmark for future tournaments. Reporting for Tweet4 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
And up next, viewers, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and I'm here with Thing, our mechanic here, and we're going to show you today how you can locate your VIN number on a vehicle.
Your vehicle's VIN, or Vehicle Identification Number, it's a unique code specific to your car. It's important for various purposes like registration, insurance, and maintenance. To find your VIN, start by looking at the dashboard on the driver's side. You can see it through the windshield near the bottom corner of the dashboard. It's usually a small metal plate or a sticker with a combination of 17 characters. If you can't find it there, other common locations include the driver's side door jab, engine block, or it may be mentioned in your registration's documents. And that's how you find your vehicle's VIN number. Remember, this unique identifier is crucial for various services related to your car. It's a good idea to note it down or take a picture for future references. If you are having trouble locating it, please don't hesitate to ask a professional or refer to your owner's manual for guidance. Thank you for watching this quick guide on finding your vehicle's VIN. Stay tuned for more helpful tips to keep your car in top condition. Visit us at Dove's Bottom or at our Parts Point location in Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or our website at www.vimotors.com.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from Tweet4 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 6. Introducing Sheldon Frett, actor, film producer, writer. Daylon Vantapool, entrepreneur. Terrence Neal, creative director. Chad George, entrepreneur. Humphrey Liu, financial services professional. Jamali DJ Molly Thomas, sales manager. Kai DeCastro, entrepreneur. Dean the Sportsman Greenaway, journalist. St. Clair Steady Fleming, entrepreneur. Devon Cowell, brand specialist. Robert Green, footballer. And Rick S.S. Grant, author. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, coming June 5th, exclusively on 284 Media, inspiring a generation of greatness. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along, the Rotary Club of Rotown recently announced the induction of Mr. Anthony Clarke as the president for the 2024-2025 Rotary year. Clarke assumes this position following the successful tenure of Dr. Robert Storm Wright as the immediate past president. Alongside Clarke, the club's incoming board members installed represents a dedicated group of individuals committed to serving the community. These include President-elect Dr. June Samuel, immediate past President Dr. Robert Storm Wright, Secretary Lavina Liburd, Treasurer Kerdrina Parsons, Sergeant-at-Arms Elvis Juggy Harrigan, and Directors Ebony Andrews, Jamal Hodge, Jamon Reimer, Jacqueline Daly Aspinall, Katie Ann Farquharson, and Alyssa Shepard Hodge. Also awarded during the evening was Mrs. Desiree Flanders Harrigan, who received the prestigious Community Paul Harris Fellow Award. Now, a Paul Harris Fellow is a distinguished award that recognizes individuals who have demonstrated exceptional dedication and made significant contributions to their community. Additionally, Mrs. Alyssa Shepard Hodge, Director of Public Image, was recognized as Rotarian of the Year for the 2023-2024 term at a subsequent meeting, celebrating her outstanding commitment and contributions to the club's mission. As you all know, viewers, 7 beautiful contestants are vying for the crown of the Miss British Virgin Islands 2024 pageant, each promoting their platform and sharing their reasons for joining the pageant. In a recent interview with 284 Media, our intern, Ricardo Palmer, has the story.
Contestant number 1, Audacia Adonis, has dreamed of participating in a Miss British Virgin Islands pageant since childhood. She believes the pageant provides opportunities for young women to showcase what being a Virgin Islander means to the community. Contestant number 2, Akisha Roberts, sees the pageant as a platform to highlight different aspects of BVI culture. If crowned, she plans to focus on island beautification by partnering with the Ministry of Communication and Works and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Sustainable Development. Contestant number 3, Cersei O'Neill, was motivated to join by her platform, which represents BVI culture and values. She emphasizes that the Virgin Islanders are the voice and the face of the British Virgin Islands. Contestant number 4, Stacey Ann Bob, was encouraged by the motivation she received to join the pageant as a makeup artist. She is passionate about showcasing BVI history and culture, believing she can add a unique twist to the territory heritage. Contestant number 5, Neria Griffith, a dancer, is excited to showcase the BVI heritage. She believes viewers will experience BVI culture through the pageant's various segments. Contestant number 6, Shanta Connor, has multiple reasons for joining the pageant, with her main goal being to advocate for certain social issues facing the BVI. She emphasizes that while the BVI may not be well known, it has much to offer as nature's little secret. Contestant number 7, Danielle Hodge, has wanted to join the Miss British Virgin Islands pageant since she was 8 years old. She sees this opportunity to promote her platform of financial independence and literacy for young children. Danielle Hodge believes the pageant represents BVI culture by showcasing how far the territory has come from the first festival queen to the present day. Reporting for 284 News, I am Ricardo Palmer.
Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. Follow us for updates at 284media.com as well as on our WhatsApp channel. And we encourage you to, of course, if you're on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Wednesday's wish to each and every one of you. Goodbye.